Vandalism, copyright infringement, aggressive invasion, not a single given. Seriously, that's the most I could get out of translations for these things. Hedorah just doesn't care.
ShinRobjira.
Today we're going to be talking about the Bandai Godzilla Toho Monsters Press Conference Gachapon set. Released in 2016 amid the massive Shin Godzilla hype, Bandai decided to welcome the king of all monsters back to theaters with a laugh. 4 minifigures that doubled as keychains, as well as 4 separate stands and mic pieces came with these sorrowful and apologetic monsters, and honestly, I wish more of these existed. Sadly, this would be the one and only Toho Monsters Press Conference Gachas released, and man, what a letdown. I would have killed for Orga publicly apologizing for attempted Godzillavore, because what else could he apologize for? Maybe identity theft, because he did go through everybody's computers. Alright, so up first, let's take a look at Godzilla. Here's his little podium with Godzilla and apparently vandalism here. I'm not going to say in stone that that's exactly what this says because all the translations I got for these things were from differing websites that I've never used before. And here we have the back of the podium, nothing too special going on here. And like all the rest, Godzilla comes with a little mic, and I gotta say, the minor details on these are pretty nice. And just for the sake of sakes, this thing doesn't plug into anything up here, it kind of just sits there, so you can really have it anywhere you want to. It's just be careful because, yeah, that. Now for the figure himself. Here is Godzilla. Mosugoji, I do believe. And as per usual, Bandai be knocking it out of the park when it comes to detail. I mean, even for something so small, I would definitely say Bandai did a pretty good job on the paint as well. I mean, Goji doesn't really have some discernible nails on this mold. They're kind of just lumps. So the fact that they were painted on how they were and that they actually look good, good show, Bandai. And we got some paint on the toes. And then the paint on Godzilla's face is just fine, but man, does he just look like a grumpy old man. I'm actually rather surprised that the eyes are as painted on as straight as they are. Good show, Bandai. Yeah, for the most part, for a tiny little Gachapon figure, Bandai, yet again, do be killing it. And I just thought I'd mention, since I said it at the beginning of the video, yeah, these used to be keychains. You could unscrew them out. I have no idea where those pieces went or the little pamphlets or whatever, but yeah, these figures could be used as keychains. Alrighty, up next is Mechagodzilla, and he is apparently apologizing for copyright infringement. I do have to ask, if I have any native Japanese speakers up in here, or just somebody who can read Japanese really well, please let me know if those translations are correct. And I just want to throw this out there. I saw a lot of chatter that Godzilla's apology and Mechagodzilla's apology were actually mixed up during production, so this might actually say copyright infringement, and this might say vandalism. I'm not too sure. Yet again, if you can speak it, if you can read it, please let me know. And here he is, the apologizing tin can opener himself, and I do think this is probably the most impressive looking figure of the set. Absolutely so much detail was included on this guy. Like, yeah, he's not covered in the rivets as he normally is, but they are present alongside the legs and such. Might be a bit on the messy side, but the MG looks great on both sides. And again, I really just have to give Bandai a lot of credit here. I know that they're the masters of details and such, but this is really well done, and I think Mechagodzilla might actually be my favorite figure of this set. You know, I'm only noticing now that this is metallic gold paint for the eyes. I just thought it was yellow paint. Good show, Bandai. Okay, I gotta gush a little bit more about the details here, man. This is so nice looking. Even something as plain as the dorsal fins over here look really good. And you know, Mechagodzilla really wasn't one for a lot of colors in the Showa era, so just the fact that they were able to nail it home like this is very impressive. Up next is King Ghidorah, who is apologizing for aggressive invasion, and he genuinely looks really sad. Like, he's got his heads all bowed, he looks kind of upset, like, it's just kind of adorable. But again, really got to give the shout outs to Bandai for the detail. You can see his fangs poking out of his mouths over here. The eyes aren't applied perfectly to every head, but they're there. I kind of do wish there was a red center at the center of all of them, but, you know, as per usual. That might have actually led to a lot more problems than anything else, so maybe I'm just happy for the little beady dots. Yeah, man. Ghidorah is stacked on the detail. It's absolutely everywhere. But I'm still just drawn to how well the heads were done. You can see his horns, you can see his fangs, you can see his mane over here, dude. Like, yeah, it is a little bit less present on the center head, but you could still see some of it there. But I'm just really impressed with how this looks, especially from far away. Like, this is a good little mini Ghidorah figure. He's just apologizing. And finally is Hedorah, which originally I thought would have been pollution or littering, but no, it's apparently not caring or something to that extent. Now, as you can see, Hedorah is the only one not bowing. I did read that just staring off into the distance like this might be a form of apology in Japan. Not backing that up, not saying that's what's going on here. It's just something that I read. It is not fact as of now. But if this is honestly just Hedorah not giving a crap, this is base stuff right here. And oh boy, is Hedorah just a blob. The detail, yes, is very, very nice, but Hedorah is the one figure in this set that I think could have really benefited from something else. Like, all my praises to you for the eyes. The eyes look great. Got a little bit of a schmutzoid over there, but that's fine. Come on, maybe like a little bit of silver somewhere? I mean, yeah, it's so obviously Hedorah. I'm not going to knock him for that, but I feel like this guy, gal, it really could have used a little bit more of something. Paint and detail wise, Mechagodzilla, 2 solid stars. Godzilla, 2 solid stars. Ghidorah, 2 solid stars. Hedorah, solid star in detail, half a star in terms of paint. Again, I know it's a gachapon and they're tiny and everything, but a little bit more could have been done to, you know, make Hedorah look a little bit better. Now, since there is absolutely zero articulation on these figures, I guess we can kind of just move on over to size comparisons. Size comparison time: large, medium, small, related. A fun little set of minifigures that I feel really could have gone the extra mile with more sets to follow. Granted, I would have likely stopped at some point, as these were $12 each when they oddly hit Amazon later on in 2016, and keeping up with another series at that time probably would have been enough for me. Still, even today, I hope another set releases, as more comedic-styled Godzilla merch, I feel, is really needed in today's social climate. Who better to bring us monstrous laughter than the King of Monsters himself, right? I guess as a little bit of a bonus, I could just show how they go together. Yeah, I'm absolutely grasping at straws here, but hey, for anybody who was actually wondering how these things went together, here you go. You got yourself a nice little mini building segment. Little mini building segment. That's kind of redundant sounding, isn't it? Little and mini mean the same thing, Rob. You don't need to say it twice. Is this the left leg or the right leg? I think this might be the right leg. There we go. Nope. There we go. So yeah, very easy to put together. None of them gave me a hard time, and like I said, the mics don't really plug into the podiums over here, so they kind of just rest wherever you put them. That's pretty much that. I really needed to talk about this set again, because my original video for these was awful. The lighting was totally unbalanced, my backdrop was a green screen. It was really, really bad, personally. If you want to watch that, I'll have it linked in the comments section down below and at the end of the video. And as far as all that goes, I have a couple videos planned for next week, 2 scheduled ones on Wednesday and Friday, possibly a review of the Patriot Toys Lady Domitresque. As of right now, UPS is only saying what day it's showing up. It's not telling me where it is, so for all I know, it's lost in transit. Please don't. But whatever the next subject is, I'll see you then and there. Thank you so much for a lovely week. So glad everybody enjoyed that Jurassic Park video. World, Dominion, Fallen Kingdom, whichever. Have yourselves a lovely weekend, everybody. See you all next time. Peace. See, it's that simple. Why can't you just say that, Rob? Why you gotta go off and have a whole friggin' conversation?